This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach is drawing up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Pascal Siakam, Banchero out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Powell, and it's Nembhard in at the point. Now here's Banchero. Capella, screen on Anunoby. The three from Banchero. They grab their own miss. Chalked up two there.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Powell. Banchero the screen. Powell passes to Banchero, and it's New York with a rebound.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Westbrook finds Wembanyama. Five on the clock. New York needs to get one up. Timer ticks. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now here's Siakam. 17 points in his last outing. Banchero outside. Nembhard against Westbrook. Nembhard into the lane. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the night.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Now here's Westbrook, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. New York, no good that time either.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Banchero the screen. Here's Siakam. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Westbrook against Nembhard. Wallace, the pass to Vanderbilt. New York working the ball around now. Wembanyama, Westbrook. Back to Wembanyama. Over Capella. And again, the Knicks missing.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. #1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Now here's Westbrook. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set the pick. Wallace outside. Vanderbilt, the pass to Wallace. Here's Westbrook. Here's Wembanyama. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Nembhard outside. It's Powell on the wing. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Six to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way.
Boy, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge without foul.
Pass to Wallace. Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Nembhard. Wembanyama, no good. Vanderbilt against Capella. Powell, it's good.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Outside Wembanyama. Capella with a rebound. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by one. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
He misses the free throw. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And no luck that time either.
And Andrew Nembhard continues to prove his steadiness. I mean, he's a reliable floor general who doesn't play outside of himself, always seems to be under great control. Leading the charge, what a huge quarter for him.
Here's Nembhard following the bucket by the Knicks. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And the Knicks with the possession here after the basket by Washington. Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
So for Washington, Tyson, he's checked in for Clint Capella, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Powell. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Nembhard against Westbrook. Screen on Westbrook. Nembhard. And it's New York with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Siakam. Carroll the screen. Three-pointer. Siakam, no good. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Wembanyama against Siakam. Kicks it out to Westbrook and stolen by Nembhard. On the take. Here's Tyson. And it's all tied up.
Boy, what a savvy pass by Nembhard. Pushing the ball back outside when the defense doesn't expect it. That's just good basketball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. All of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Brian, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And some changes here for New York. Drummond's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for Anunoby. And it's Porter Jr. in for Westbrook. DiVincenzo against Porter. And stolen by Banchero. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how
No debate there. He got hammered.
blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, you've really got to admire and appreciate the reliability of a guy like Siakam. You know, he understands his game inside and out, knows his strengths and weaknesses, and because of that, I think he's able to contribute to his team in multiple ways.
Porter's shot is off. The Wizards have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Siakam, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Wembanyama pass to Wallace. With the triple. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nembhard outside. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Nembhard is full of craftiness as a player and really understands how to draw fouls.
That's good from Nembhard. Nembhard hits them both. Here's Porter. He's scoreless. Floats one up, and he lays it in.
Beautiful teardrop from Porter Jr. That's really tough to stop.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for Washington, Richards is checked in for Pascal Siakam. Watford comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Smart subbed in for Nembhard. The Wizards with a lead. Smart outside. There's a screen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the words generational talent get thrown around. But Wembanyama is all that and more.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Richards with a screen. Here's Tyson. Washington gets it back. Watford the pass to Smart. For 3, DiVincenzo sends it home from 3-point land.
Point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Porter the pass to Wembanyama. And here's Hield. Inside. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 9 points for him in his last game. Washington moving the ball around. Smart outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Watford. Sinks it from distance. And the Wizards lead by 4.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. In third, New York.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
.125 left in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Back to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Launches it. Kept alive. Drummond with the bucket. And it's all knotted up.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. And that one drops for him. Porter's got 6.
Good fast play there. It's much easier when you beat the defense back.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Tyson. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 5.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in New York. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clearance in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Marcus Smart, Clint Capella out there with Banchero. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And Banchero, no good on that one. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
The shot misses.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Victor Wembanyama. New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Wizards with a lead. Powell outside. Launches a 3. The Wizards with another miss. Powell's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
And Carroll with a screen on heel. Powell for 3. Knocks down the long J. Powell's got his 2nd bucket on the night. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah. 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a
Porter. Sweet little floater.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Pass to Powell. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards. Came out with a victory.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Carroll with a screen on Hield. To the paint. And Carroll finishes with force inside.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
DiVincenzo against Porter. Here's Drummond. That one's wide left. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Last game matched up with the Thunder.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
3 on the clock. Wow, that's good. And now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Powell has such great confidence as a scorer. I mean, he knows where his shots are, and he takes them pretty much every time they're available.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Eighth in opponent points per game. And they got a spot in the top half of the NBA for fewest turnovers per game. They do a pretty solid job protecting the ball on the dribble and making smart passes.
And to have a great field goal percentage, you have to show great patience and judgment. These guys are coached to think through every play. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Hield. On the wing, Porter. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Powell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Gets stolen by Hield. Now here's Porter. From deep. Buries it from 3. Porter's got 11 points.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Siakam, he's checked in for Washington. Nembhard comes in for DiVincenzo. And here are the NBA's best three-point shooters at the two-guard position this season. This is a dangerous group. The fourth spot held by Buddy Hield.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown. Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And Carroll on Hield. And Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Nembhard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam for 3.
Good to see Hield upping his defensive intensity there, making an impact with his high energy.
Porter, the pass to Wood. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And Carroll with a screen on Hield. Powell for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
What I appreciate about Norm Powell is that it doesn't matter if he starts, comes off the bench, he's going to produce offensively and relish his role, whatever it is.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Here's Banchero following the bucket by the Knicks. Capella. Washington again can't hit.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Drummond, screen on Nimhart. Can't connect from short range. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. To the inside. Ooh, Pascal Siakam flying high.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Here's Porter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Wembanyama's checked in for Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for Wood. OG Anunoby's checked in for Hield. And it's Wallace in for Shamet. And it's tied up with that one.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Banchero outside. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wallace up top. He's guarded by Nimhart. Wembanyama against Capella. Wembanyama pass to Wallace. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Washington, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Banchero with a screen on Porter. And it's Powell off the drive. Tries it from 19. Banchero no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Siakam against Wembanyama. Outside for Porter. Wallace outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Banchero. And it's Banchero again missing.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Wembanyama against Capella. Wembanyama, the pass to Wallace. Oh! Wemby! Finishing off the lob from way up.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. New York making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Washington trailing. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. And Carroll with a screen on Vanderbilt. And here's Siakam for three. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
Gotta love how they build, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
The Wizards trail by 4. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. And Carroll outside. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Carroll. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Carroll with a screen on Anunoby. The drive by Powell. Nembhard for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Powell. And Russell Westbrook gets a whistle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Richards is checked in for Clint Capella. Tyson comes in for Banchero. And it's DiVincenzo in for Powell. Now here's Siakam. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Wallace, the pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. And here's Wallace. 9 points in his last outing. From the arc. The shot won't fall.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
To the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
Siakam looking it over. Richards with a screen. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Wallace, the pass to Anunoby. Now Vanderbilt. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Wallace. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Tyson. He's got 5. And here's Siakam for 3. Wallace pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's DiVincenzo. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Bill finds Westbrook. Off target with the 3. Wizards trail by 11. Down low. Can they get it? Ooh, Siakam looking comfortable inside.
I think this is where Siakam wants to operate most times, using his size and touch to score inside.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. Vanderbilt to pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Wallace. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Vanderbilt. Takes it inside. Rejected by Siakam. Fires from 14. Good. He hits the jumper. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Pelicans, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Knicks.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they fresh people coming in. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Wizards trail by 7. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Wembanyama. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them take this lead.
Wembanyama.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Banchero with a screen on Vanderbilt. Siakam, pass to Banchero. Stolen by Anunoby. On the wing, Wallace takes the 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Back to Westbrook. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Vanderbilt. Wembanyama down low. He's against Capella. And yep, it's good. And it's an 11-point Knick lead.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Herb Reed on defense to come up with the block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Back to Banchero. The 3 at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
And Banchero has some range already. I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Wembanyama up top. An easy 2 on the layup. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. Until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And Carroll with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Wallace, left side. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Siakam. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama's got game.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Knicks, second.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Siakam. And Carroll with a screen on Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Banchero.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Westbrook, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Wembanyama, guarded by Capella. Puts up the 8-footer. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Banchero outside. Capella, screen on Anunoby. Banchero puts it on the deck. Nembhard for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And Carroll the screen. Now, it's rebounded by New York. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside Anunoby. Wembanyama screen. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking the lack of concentration.
Watford's checked in for Washington. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Westbrook, yet to see a basket. Here's Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Wizards trail by 14. Nembhard outside. Shoots. Kept alive by Washington. Five to shoot. Tries again. Washington again can't hit.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Westbrook outside. No good from outside.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Nembhard outside. It's Powell on the wing. Another miss by Powell.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. And so it's Washington with it. 17-point game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Now Nembhard. For 3, Powell sinks the tray. Powell's got 12 points.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Pass to Wembanyama. Lets a floater go. Here's Wallace. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Powell passes to Nembhard. Over Westbrook. No good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Back to Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby. Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nembhard finds Powell. Back to Nembhard. Siakam, right side. 5 on the clock. And the jumper from the wing offline. New York leading by 16. Wembanyama with it. He's got 42. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
He's gone 6 of 6. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Woods checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for Anunoby. Shamet, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Porter Jr. in for Westbrook. Marcus Smart's checked in for Washington. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Wizards trail by 19. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Siakam against Wood. Hield. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And a little contact never stops Hield. A committed scorer keep his balance on his shot.
Nembhard into the lane. And stolen by Wood. Shamet passes to Wembanyama. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip.
And man, can we discuss the great work he's done at the line tonight?
Been tremendous. I mean, both in terms of getting to the stripe and then knocking him down once he's there. And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Wood. Wallace comes in for Hield. And it's Westbrook in for Shamet. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Here's DiVincenzo. Smart outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. Westbrook with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Porter. He's got 14. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Pass to Tyson. There's a screen. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's DiVincenzo to the middle. Beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
So for the Knicks, Andre Drummond comes in for Anunoby, and Simon has subbed in for Wallace. Now here's DiVincenzo to the wing on the left. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. And some changes here for New York. Woods checked in for Wembanyama. Hield comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Shamet in for Simons.
And they've done well from the half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Wood misses. And for the Wizards, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Now here's Porter. He's got 14. Fades back. Richards pulls it in. It's Smart on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 22. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, it's human nature when you've got a big lead. Place and take your foot off it there.
And it's Washington with the ball. DiVincenzo, the pass to Smart. Back to DiVincenzo. Smart outside. There's the 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. And for the Knicks, they're shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Outside for Porter. Drummond, a screen on Banchero. They get it again. Second chance shot. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Here's Shamet. And at last, they get one to fall. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Gets stolen by Hield. To the paint. Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Knicks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Powell is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. And so Porter will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Arrow puts up a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute to play. And Carroll with a screen on Porter. Just 4 to shoot. He shoots.
Nice defense that time by Drummond, and a movable object with great length.
Healed on the wing. New York working the ball around now. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That one misses for Drummond.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Wembanyama. Drummond to screen on Banchero. From deep, Wembanyama knocks it down from distance. Wembanyama's got 53 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
It's Powell on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anunoby on the wing. Off target from outside. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Banchero with a screen on Hield. Powell with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Banchero. Smart for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Porter. Drummond to screen on Smart. Out to Hield. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Smart grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Smart. Outside Anunoby. The three from Wembanyama. Rebound Washington. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Banchero. The three. Fires in the triple. Banchero's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Right side, Anunoby. And here's Drummond. Porter from outside. New York again can't hit.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Great open look there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 56 in the game.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Banchero with a screen on Porter. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And Washington making a change here. Richards is checked in for Capella. Watford comes in for Banchero. Tyson, he's checked in for Norm Powell. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Nembhard. Now here's Drummond. Pass to Porter. Drummond with the screen. Down low. It's tipped. Watford with it. Now Porter defending. For three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Inside. Now the Wizards in transition.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
It's rebounded by Washington. Outside, DiVincenzo. Takes a three. Siakam, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Wembanyama with it. Against Watford. Puts one up from 19. Connects. The jumper drops. Wembanyama's got 58.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Now here's Watford. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. That one drops for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Hield. Pass to Wembanyama. The three ball. Good! That's another bucket.
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. Shot by Tyson. No good.
He thought he was going to bury that one.
Drummond inside. Covered by Richards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Wallace, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Westbrook in for Porter Jr. For Washington, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to Banchero. Siakam outside. Back to Banchero. Screen by Capella. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point land. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
From deep, Banchero. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here's New York now. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Westbrook. Now Drummond. Wembanyama. Pass. Working the ball. And the screen on Powell. Here's Wallace. Rebound Washington. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Tries to break his ice. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Westbrook. Wembanyama up top, guarded by Banchero. Wallace outside. Keeps it alive. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it for Washington. Powell with it. To the inside. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
You know, that's one of the things you like about Banchero. He's really dangerous coming out of the screen.
Westbrook, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Vanderbilt's checked in for New York. Now here's Wembanyama. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. The kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with the mouse. I mean, anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Wallace, left side. Back to Anunoby. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Free throw's good from Anunoby.
You know, OG Anunoby is one of the most physical and intimidating defenders in the league, but he is also, I think, underrated as a three-level scoring threat.
Inside, deflects the pass. Capella against Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2. And now, time for our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.